But ladies and gentlemen, starting the game, starting the recording. We are going into Alfio Merda against Terror here on Heartbreak Ridge. This is the final match. And one of these players, whoever wins this game, will progress into the round of 32. Whoever loses will be eliminated. On the left side, as the blue Protoss, we have Alfio Merda. And on the right side, as the purple Terran, we do have Terror. Now, the map, or on Heartbreak Ridge, it is certainly possible to do that proxy gate shenanigans, as we saw in the last game. There's actually a cliff here that you can put a pylon, and the pylon will be outside of the main base, so the SCVs can't get to it, but then you can warp gateways in using the power from that pylon into the main base. So that's actually really tough to deal with as a Terran, because you can't get the pylon. You can only attack the gateways, which have quite a bit more HP. But it looks like there's not going to be a cheese this time. Whoops, I forgot to change Alfio's color in the overlay. There we go. So yeah. Going. Oh, and look at that. Terror does not want to lose to that kind of strategy, so he is just scouting the left side of his base very, very smartly. And I forgot to change his icon. There we go. Whoops, changed the wrong icon. Whoopsie daisies. Now the races are completely messed up. Icon. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. Double check. Terran, purple, and Alfio is blue Protoss. Good. Note that I made it like a weird kind of pink color and not purple, because apparently purple is really hard to see on this overlay because of the dark blue background. Anyways, refinery going down, and the barracks, and the gateway, and the assimilator. So absolutely standard builds by both players. Now I do believe... Actually, no, I'm not really sure. I was going to try and comment on the balance, but I can't quite remember. The one thing that is quite annoying in the late game is recalls into your main, because there's actually like a cliff kind of all around your main base. So recalls into your main and then having to move your army back kind of through this small choke is really hard it's really annoying to deal with as a Terran. So if this gets to late game, I would expect to be able to scream Ricolu quite a bit. And yes, I see XTS is plugging away in my chat. The Reality Defined tournament does start in 30 minutes, so I will be casting as many replays as I can until then, and then I'll move on to cast that live. So do stick around for that. Looks like doing the good old SimCity, you can of course micro marines back and forth between the barracks and the depot against the Zealot, as we saw Terror try to do in his last game on Hitchhiker, but didn't quite pull it off successfully, and just died to the proxy gates. But there are no proxy gates this time. Look at this, very smart, using a marine to scout up here. This is another popular place to put proxy buildings. It's actually even possible to put a forge up there and cannon this high ground area. It's quite funny to see. Looks like, is this Zealot going to get this SCV? He does get the SCV, delaying the factory by a little bit there. Look at that, almost finished. So just going to slow it down by a few seconds and get chased away. Probably going to die, actually. I do believe the Zealot is slightly slower than Marines. Oh, no, the Marines are just going to go home. Doesn't want to overcommit, and that's actually quite smart because the Dragoon is here already. If those Marines chase that guy all the way out, they might actually die to that Dragoon. But no, he's smartly pulling back. Building a Vulture for is very interesting. Not going for a machine shop immediately. And he's going to see that Dragoon. He does have 5 Marines and a Vulture, though. That Dragoon has to run away. It doesn't even have range yet. An SCV is still chilling in the main. Dragoon range a little over halfway done. Looks like the Vulture is going to go out. A second Dragoon coming out. He should probably go home, though, to protect against this Vulture. Is there going to be another Dragoon? Yes, actually, it looks like that Dragoon will pop out in time. So that's actually fine. It's actually very interesting to see that first Vulture, because it's a little bit risky, because you're delaying your first tank by quite a bit. You're also delaying the machine shop, so any research that you might want will also be delayed. But it looks like he's going to compensate by building quite a few Marines. Going to take out that Zealot. Is he going to take out the Zealot? It's got 8 HP. 2 more shots, and it looks like the Vulture was denied. Wow, so Alfio surprisingly being quite good with his units, but never mind, letting the Vulture in. How many probe kills is it going to get? 1 probe kill. Oh, it's got 1 more shot. Oh, only 1 probe kill. And also gets a scout off, sees the second gateway. Still has quite a few Marines, and the first tank is out. Notice that he was upgrading Vulture mines, which are almost finished, so it looks like it's going to be followed up by a standard FD push, despite a slightly weird opening. Now this is a 2-gate expand though, and 2-gate is quite good against an FD. I think Terror will need to play this a bit defensively. He can't really push out against that many Dragoons. And I believe range has finished. So yeah, he's just going to lay a few defensive mines here and do a little bit of a push, but I think he will have to back up before doing too much. It looks like, yeah, he's just going to run away immediately, seeing those 4 Dragoons. Uh-oh. Oh, Alfio, though, got to be careful. Oh, but it looks like the mines are slightly out of place. Oh, but he could lose a Dragoon to that mine. Looks like 3 Marines have gone down. More mines are being planted. He has to be very careful. He might want to focus down those mines. Yes, 1 mine does get targeted down. Very nice micro. He might snipe that SCV. That would be quite cool, but there is actually a second SCV there. So it's not going to be a huge deal, but he is delaying the command center by quite a bit. More SCVs coming out. The tank trying to do some damage. The Vultures, they have to be careful not to run, or rather retreat into that mine. Looks like, oh, is the tank going to go down? No, and it looks like Alfio very smartly not trying to pursue that tank because there are mines here. Of course, he doesn't know the exact position of these mines. Actually, he might have seen one of them planted. Oh, it looks like he's going to sacrifice 1 Dragoon to mine drag, but oh, whoa. Looks like that Dragoon only kills 1 mine. And the command center has to be cancelled. This is actually a huge loss. 1's up going in. Alfio, it looks like he's just going to go for the kill here, but no, the siege mode is done. Command center is being rebuilt as a wall. Whoa. That siege tank probably out of range. Second siege tank is done. Is he just going to try and kill this? No, he can't get it. Can he get it? Nah, he can't get it. So, but, I mean, still doing a ton of damage. I'm quite scared about this mine, though. Because he could actually run back and lose, like, all 3 of those Dragoons. Gotta be a little bit careful. So, Terror. Whoa, is he even going to lose the barracks? I think he might actually lose his barracks. I mean, it's not the hugest deal. Wow, barracks actually does burn down, interestingly enough. The 2 siege tanks repositioning themselves slightly. A second factory is down. Let's see what's going on. The expansion is up and running quite happily for Alfio. Now getting a robo, it's about halfway done. But these, man, just with 4 Dragoons, just doing a ton of damage. But here is what, whoa. This is so scary. Don't do it, Dragoons. Don't run there. Oh, no, don't run there, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, exactly as I thought. Those poor Dragoonies. But it doesn't matter. They did their job. They did a spectacular job so far. And it looks like command center is finished. Going to lift off. Going to try and push out and claim his natural. Doesn't want to get behind on the economy, but it looks like speed vultures with mines are going to be running out. What does he have at home? Oh no, he has plenty of Dragoons defending at home. Might lose this probe though, so going to delay the 3rd base by a little bit. I don't think he was actually going to plant it soon anyway. He doesn't quite have enough money. Actually, is he going to get it down? No, he doesn't have enough money. Not going to get it down. But at the very least, they will not go into the main base. So, wow, Terror actually is unable to land this command center. I don't know. There's only 2 Dragoons here. He doesn't actually realize there's only 2 Dragoons, or else he'd be completely comfortable putting this down. It looks like, yeah, he's just going to move out. I think he saw with those vultures that there were only, or that rather that most of the Dragoons were there. Looks like he's going to try and trap these Dragoons, get a couple of free kills. He does get 1 of them. Looks like the other guy will get safely home. And Terror does manage to get down his natural expansion. Now let me see what's going on. A few idle SCVs, that's not so good. Engineering base done. And just pumping out of 2 factories. Hasn't transferred SCVs yet. That's a bit of a mistake. He needs to transfer. Really wants to transfer. Okay, there we go. Looks like a few strategic mines placed. That poor Dragoon can't even go home. He's like, oh man, I know there's mines in the way. So there's no way he can go there. Looks like Vulture's trying to run in. No, man, that wall of Dragoons is still there. Alfio not going to try and take that 3rd base anytime soon. He knows there's a lot of units out on the map. That Dragoon is going to die, but it's going to see the push coming. Are the observers out yet? Where are the observers? Oh, it looks like he went for a Reaver Tech. Very interesting. Going up to 5 gateways and Reaver Tech. So going to 2-base it for a little bit longer. what's in the shuttle. There is already a Reaver in the shuttle. He's going for the push. There's no observer though. Where's the observer? He needs an observer. I think he should wait for the observer before doing this. He really should wait for the observer. He's going to drop the Reaver. Oh my god, the Reaver in perfect position, going to get a huge shot off. Oh no, it looks like Terra is going to lose all of his units right here. All of the units going down, but doing severe damage though, killing quite a few Dragoons. But no, it looks like actually, never mind, plenty of Dragoons remaining. And here goes the Reaver into the main base. Does he have turrets up yet? He does have one turret in his main. And no turrets, or one turret at the front of the natural rather, in a good place to defend against DTs. The obs is out, gonna clear some mines. There's one SCV here to check for the third. I thought that was a vulture, that would be good. Oh, it looks like gonna be a manor turret there preventing a Nexus from going down. The Reaver, the shuttle. Oh my goodness. Oh no. The Reaver getting taken down by a siege tank shot and a mine hit, and the shuttle down to only 7 HP. Wow, taking some hits from that turret, and doing absolutely no damage with his Reaver. So that is actually the first step that Terra will need to come back in this game. Also delaying this third is quite a good step as well. It looks like a couple of goons are going to come back and clean that up. So, looks like some more speed vultures coming out. Going to get spotted by that shuttle. Where's the probe? Oh my god, that probe! That probe, if he gets that probe. Oh man, but it looks like the vultures, while laying mines, bugged themselves out a little bit. Wow, they could have gotten that and delayed the third even further. Some mines placed up here in the north path. Looks like the vulture's just trying to do what they can. He knows he needs to do some damage because he is still a little bit behind, I'd say. Actually, probably quite a bit behind because he did lose all the units in that push. But it looks like he's going to set up for a fast third command center, which will be up here at the north. And the thing is, you can take that quite safely as Terran. You just push out a little bit here. You can make some nice building walls here on the bottom, and then you only need to defend kind of along this ridge. But hold that thought. Vulture's trying to run into the natural, not going to make it, going to get denied. But yeah, you can set up a pretty nice defensive line around here, and then get your thirds quite safely at the top. Is the third base going down for Alfio? Looks like he's about to set it up. He's up at 800 minerals. He should get that quite quickly. Looks like he's busy microing that observer, but it does go down anyway. Vulture's going to check the top left. Not going to see anything here. The third will be in the normal place. I don't know why he's floating at 800 minerals. That's not so good. Should probably throw down some gateways or something. Looks like he's going up to 7 gateways. And now spending his money. There we go. Now let's see. Terror is indeed, as I said, setting up this building wall here at the south side to block off this attack path, and then he can focus on defending this area, make like a wall of tanks, and safely take his third base. Is it floating up here? It's not quite up there yet. Looks like he's actually moving quite a bit forward with this siege defensive line and some interestingly placed units here. This probe, did he just like forget about this guy? Anyway, looks like he's going to clear some mines along the top path and is mining out the back. That's very nice. Allows units to pass through here. Of course, if you don't know about Heartbreak Ridge, there is this 1500 HP temple plus a mineral patch. It's actually stacked, so you need to mine it out for quite a while. But then that opens up another path behind here, which leads to your natural. And it looks like I hear things shooting. Looks like just a couple of ultras getting taken down. Setting up quite a forward position here. I actually quite like this. This is pretty good. Oh no, taking a huge mine hit right there. Where's the observer? The observer is right there, but it might get taken down. He's gonna micro the observer away. Oh, 1 hit left. 1 HP left on that observer. He's moving in. There are 4 zealots in that shuttle, gonna bomb those tanks. Oh man, is he just gonna go for it? I don't know about this, but it looks like it's gonna be enough. He's gonna completely break the defensive line of Terra. Oh wow, Terra just losing everything right here. He's only got 1 tank in the back. The third base is up and running, but I think he's gonna have to lift that. Oh no, that tank is even. Oh, huge mine hit.